Okay, Hw100 conversion to 177. Just going quickly over where we're up to. In there's your regulator for adjustment, and there's your hammer spring. Now I convert this one to 177. There's your little hammer spring adjustment in there. Convert this one to 177, and here's the lessons learnt. Number one, these can the 2.2 version can only just achieve 177 power. Don't worry about going over power, you're not getting it. That there to get legal limits 11.8, this one was chronoed at. That's right in. I mean, literally that is in until not in hard, but it's closed right up, that regulator, screwed right in to give the maximum push it can. And then the hammer spring is also in by probably, sorry, the hammer is probably in by about, I know that's awfully difficult to see, by about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch. Okay, things I've learned. You do the hammer spring up too hard, and it basically pushes on the little output there, and you get a leak from the cylinder. So it needs to be a balance between regulator and hammer spring. In fairness, it also then modulates with, if there's plenty of pressure in the cylinder, the hammer spring won't push open, or so won't when it's sort of just resting on it. It won't push the valve open. But if the pressure in the cylinder is low, so it's down in the yellow, then the hammer spring, when resting on the button here, lets gas flow out. So that's quite annoying. So the lessons are: don't do that up. Don't do the hammer spring in here up too tight. But do tweak the regulator. Yeah, to be honest, I've tweaked that one almost flat out. But still, it works in 177. But it's not ideal. You do actually, obviously, it loses, or not it loses, but it uses quite a lot of air. This in 177 with this nice short FSB barrel, we're talking somewhere in the region of 45 shots to a magazine, but that's from absolutely full down to into the yellow. So yeah, and surprisingly, pardon me, surprisingly consistent actually. Even though the regulator's wound right up, very consistent shot to shot, even when the pressure's down. So suggests there may be an issue with my regulator. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. Regulator up. You know, too much on the hammer spring, it's going to give you problems. But at the end of the day, this does work. I actually discovered as well, you're supposed to shim that there where the pellet probe comes through, because basically the old pellet probe was a 2.2. The new pellet probe is not. It's a 177, so it's got a bit of woggle in it there. But and you're supposed to put a shim in there. I haven't bothered, and it's fine. It doesn't miss the pellets. It goes through all right. Yep, that's it for now, folks, and I hope that helps in terms of lessons learned. Cheers.